smile in the morning.
Stunt Marshell,
Brother.
incredibly excited to have you taking on Dontae Smiley. Coming up fast, Power Slap number 13, June 27th. How excited are you to put your skill set on display in Power Slap?
I am very excited to put it on display. I've had a world famous jaw in wrestling, so let's see how it holds up in Power Slap.
Is that gonna be your nickname or what?
Oh, no. Probably Hate Hogan is what they're going to call me.
Okay. Awesome, man. Definitely love the stash to go along with the high top haircut you got going on.
Don't forget about the
the
rat
mullet.
tail.
Nice. How do you classify your style?
It's my style, I can tell you that. But a lot of from the outside looking in, people will probably classify it as retro, but like I've literally had this haircut since 2011. Not the rat tail. I've had the flat top since 2011. And in 2021, I started growing the rat tail out. and in 2020, this is a funny story. It was COVID year, and I was living in Columbus, Georgia, and my buddy and I dared each other to shave our beards off. So I shaved my beard off into this, but before I dyed it, I just had a Fu Manchu. And Halloween was coming up, so I went as Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up next morning, I was like, no, I'm not going to shave it. Let's see what happens. 5 years later, still got it.
Awesome, man. Did the world open up for you, women? Did they dig the rat tail, flat top, and the Hulk Hogan mustache, or what?
It works. It definitely works. But like half the time, I don't know if they're staring at me in awe or they're staring at me like, what the hell is this guy's problem? You know? Because sometimes I approach a chick, it's like, yeah, I think it's amazing. And other times they're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Give me like a 30 to 60 second kind of breakdown of what led you to here and why Power Slap right now.
All right. Well, it was actually quite funny. My buddy Zicky Dice, we're actually roommates. He's actually a pro wrestler too, and he was on the phone with Sin Bodhi. And Sin Bodhi's talking to him about this and stuff. And I was just playfully just like, hey, does he need someone else to get slapped? And then Vicky sent him a picture of me. And then like less than like 20 minutes later, Sin Bodhi hit me up like, hey, man, we're having a combine here shortly. If you want to be a part of it, come on out. If you don't, ignore this message. So I hit him back up and I was like, I'm having reservations or whatever. He was like, just come to the combine. Just check it out, see how you'll like it. And I was like, okay. And they paid us pretty decent to be at the combine just to hang out and stuff. But like as we had the combine, just being around other wrestlers and like the camaraderie we had there, I just felt like it was the right place to be at the time. And when they presented me with the opportunity to come back for Power Slap 13, I couldn't say no because I had no idea I was going to be facing one of my buddies, but I couldn't say no at all.
For sure. Talk to me about what it's going to be like to face somebody that, Dontae Smiley, obviously wrestling wise.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had a moment to see how, his strike is and his performance during that combine.
Oh yeah.
So what do you expect him to bring as well?
He's very explosive. He has long limbs, so that could be a problem, but like I said, I have a pretty tough jaw and a pretty strong strike, so it could go either way. But I'm planning on coming out on top. Dontae and I are no strangers. We actually wrestled each other in his home promotion. Well, one of his promotions in Arkansas. He actually brought me in to wrestle him, nice. And we wrestled for 20 minutes. He came out on top there, but we had a good match. We had fun, and we entertained to the best of our ability, and now it's coming full circle. Now we're going to see who has a stronger jaw and the stronger slap.
100%. I keep saying to these wrestling guys, the office doesn't control the outcome in this sport.
Exactly.
Does that excite you?
That does excite me, man, because like he brought me in to lose at his promotion, so maybe I get a little payback here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, redemption. You want to give him the L. Talk to me, man. Where does that confidence come from? I mean, you keep talking about your jaw. You're saying it's ironclad. Mm-hmm. How's the offensive going to look? Have you been training since the combine?
Yes, I have been training. I went out and bought my very own Bob. And if you don't know who Bob is, he's like the tan MMA striking dummy. Bought one of them. I train with him every morning that I'm home. And when I'm on the road, I'm doing my band exercises, my jaw exercise, my isolation holds, everything I think I need to enter this competition. Like I said, it's like it hasn't been easy for me because I've literally been on the road since I left Power Slap. But any chance, like I go to mixed martial arts gyms or crunch fitnesses so I could practice my striking and whatnot.
For sure. I mean, life on the road is difficult, especially when you're preparing for a fight. You know,
Yes, sir.
What are you going to bring to this middleweight division that's filled with talent?
Man, I think I'm going to bring excitement. Like they have a lot of great people in there, man, but not a lot of characters. And so I think I'm a good addition to the roster in that aspect.
I mean, I think you're only one of 2 matches on the tape prelims that's wrestler on wrestler.
Yeah, which was crazy. I thought I was going to get to face someone else, but like, I don't mind facing a homie.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that's more of an advantage that you have a bit of familiarity, or do you think it's kind of a disadvantage just because of that, personal relationship you've had?
I think it's neutral. I don't think I have an advantage or disadvantage. Either way, I'm standing across from a person that I want to beat. I want the win. I don't want to take that out.
100%. In a perfect world, talk to me how that night's going to go on June 27th.
The perfect world, I win the coin toss and he goes down the first slap. That is the perfect world. But,
realistically, how does it go?
Realistically, I feel like we're probably going to trade slaps all the way to the 3rd round. And it's going to be in the judges' hands because he's a tough person. I'm a tough person because like I said, we wrestled a time before and like we were pretty snug with each other. We didn't pull a lot of blows. Don't get me wrong, we weren't trying to murder someone, but at the same time, we weren't pulling blows. So I know he's a tough cookie, and I've seen the stuff he could do. I've seen his training videos, so it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works in the wrestling world, but I'm sure it's probably similar. Usually, the biggest matches end the night. Yes. Not sure if you're aware or not, but you and Dontae are going to start tonight. The first match of the day is going to be you 2 guys.
Oh, man, I get the chill and catering. Let's go.
So that excites you then, to get it done and over with, not have to worry about the anticipation of waiting?
Well, either way, because like in wrestling, first match gets the crowd going, and I think
for sure
they see that in us. Like, these 2 people are going to go at it. So, like, we're going to get the crowd on their feet, whether it's at my loss or at his loss, because it's going to be exciting either way. Because Dontae and I have good chemistry, and I think we could go toe to toe with each other. Awesome,
man. Look directly to the. No, I'm still here, man.
Okay.
I just put you in front and center to give you better framing. That's why. So looking in the camera, tell Dontae what you're going to do to him come fight night.
Hey, Dontae. July 27th. It's going to be the last time we see each other, because the next time that you're going to be looking at me, it's going to be from the floor with the lights behind me. Because in pro wrestling, we got a famous saying, have fun counting the lights.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you doing that. Appreciate you joining me. Stay safe. Hopefully you're on weight. If you cut weight, cut safe. And we'll see you there in Las Vegas.
I appreciate you, brother.
Awesome, man. Take care.
No worries.